Fam, it's your brother B. I'm on your late night demo again. It's kind of late, like 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I know I said it a few times, but it is like 4 in the, it is 4 in the morning. There's some change. I want to touch on a quick little topic though before I let it to rest. And that topic is talking about let a nigga do him, you know what I'm saying? And don't put a motherfucker in the box, you know what I'm saying? A situation happened today, you know what I'm saying? Where I think a couple of days ago I was on Facebook and I seen on another brother's page a YouTube clip called, it's a video called Good Head, right? And it's a video with some sisters dancing provocatively and talking about the virtues of so-called oral sex, right? So when I first saw it, I'm like, my people, right? You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like put it I shared it on my page, and I put like my people, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we on, you know what I'm saying? So then I think a couple of days later, a day later, they were like, "You probably like that, don't you?" I said, "Absolutely." You know what I'm saying? For adults, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a cool song. Ain't nothing wrong with that song, man. Speaking about that aspect of life is very essential. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that as we become so-called conscious or righteous, niggas try to put sexuality on the back burner and look at it like it's, you know what I'm saying, something that should be shunned. I think sex is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful reality on the planet. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a very sacred and beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? To engage in. I happen to really enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for a person to look at that and be like, oh, you're wrong for putting that out, or you're not conscious, Wadi Bam, Wadi Bam. I mean, I'm not conscious. My name is Brandon Dante Dorm, and I do what I feel is best. You know what I'm saying? I do what I feel from my heart, and I ain't no fake type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I do whatever I feel like comes up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes out, and I don't feel like having or watching or enjoying a sister you know what I'm saying, express her her physical beauty on camera is not bad. Now would I want my daughter to do that? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Would I want my niece to do it or my cousins? No. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time I realize that there are some sisters and there have always been some sisters that express that aspect of life for the viewing public. You know what I'm saying? And for them to do that, I don't think they're wrong. I don't think that they should be shunned. You know what I'm saying? I think the issue is having more expressions or more examples of women from different angles, which I often tend to show on my Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? So the one or two time where I happen to show sisters, you know what I'm saying, from the hood, the neighborhood, expressing a certain aspect of our culture, that's not wrong, fam. That's just a part of life, man. We can't be so lost that we can't realize that, you know what I'm saying, deal with that. And like I said, embrace our sexuality, you know what I'm saying? Some people feel like the sex is something that should be in the closet, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there are individuals that will bring that to the forefront. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? Getting back to the whole that particular style of sexual expression, you know what I'm saying? I think like it's a good style. I mean, a lot of people say it's a European thing, which it probably is, but on another level, it's also an Eastern thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that degree or that expression of sexual, you know what I'm saying, interaction is act of selfless service. It's like Buddhist sexuality. You know what I'm saying? To the point where like it's not about you. It's about enhancing the level of pleasure for another person by sharing that level of what I would call love, even if it's just for that moment. You know what I'm saying? That's a loving act. And when I do it, you know what I'm saying? When I have it done to me as well, you know what I'm saying? It's an act of selfless service. You know what I'm saying? When you give that type of you know what I'm saying, expression to your queen or your king or to whoever you're doing it with. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I would prefer that these acts are done with people who are in love or people who are about building a marriage and a family. You see what I'm saying? That I mean, that's our preference. You know what I'm saying? But that's not always the case. That's not always the case. But nonetheless, you see what I'm saying? That's what it is. So it's an act of selfless service that we should understand that. Man. We not little kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said on the clip, I don't recommend that for shorties to engage in the watch. But for adults, I think that's adult appropriate. You feel what I'm saying? And that's that though. You know what I'm saying? But that's that piece for now on that. Um, what I want to touch on now is like the fact that so-called conscious people, like I said, try to put you in a bubble. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do this. You shouldn't do this because you're conscious. You shouldn't do this because you're conscious. I'm like, niggas gotta realize that people are people. You see what I'm saying? Just because you read a few books don't mean you stop being a human being or you stop doing the things you feel like you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga be like, yo, you supposed to be deep or you supposed to be conscious. So you can't enjoy Waka Flocka music. Like if a nigga want to listen to Waka Flocka, he's free to do that. If a nigga want to drink some Hennessy, he's free to do that. If a nigga want to smoke squares or smoke kush, that's what he wants to do, fam. Once a person wants to engage and sex with females or you know what I'm saying, or more than one female, you know what I'm saying? He has the right to do that, you know what I'm saying? I just hope the niggas respectful. But just because a person does one thing that you disagree with does not mean that they're not valuable in other aspects. I tell you, a lot of times brothers and sisters are looking for reasons to discredit each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole like we become too pure in our ideology that we forget to realize that we are purely ourselves. You see what I'm saying? Like people are who they are. And we look at this like, okay, this nigga's supposed to spit your ideal of what a conscious man should be, or what a so-called righteous man should be, or a moral man should be. But there is no standard. Everyone has their own standard there. You heard me? That's what they call freedom. You know what I'm saying? Now, in that, of course, we can find cohesive characteristics. You know what I'm saying? But you can't put niggas in a box, man. We can't stop. We gotta stop being so bougie with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And be real human beings and know that everybody ain't gonna see shit the way you see it, and that's all right. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, we have respect for where each other is at, and know that sometimes we have to agree to not agree on everything. You see what I'm saying? And to have so-called disagreements without being disagreeable, without throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Like it's a brother who I know. I'm not gonna say his name, but uh, he's receiving a lot of flack from the so-called conscious community. You know what I'm saying? And I know the brother personally, and I know he's a brilliant nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I respect him for what he's offered me in terms of intellectual growth, empowerment, you know what I'm saying, and this understanding of the sincerity and seriousness of our struggle and how to pay the ultimate price. You know what I'm saying? But individuals be like, oh, this nigga ain't on shit because he does who out the band. Some things they don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? But that does not take away from the greatness of who he is and the greatness of what he's offered on these aspects. You know what I'm saying? So my point being is, do not throw the baby out with the bathwater. You heard? It's like we have to be able to take the good from that which we deem not to be good. You know what I'm saying? And be able to merge it in our own mind and take what we can take from a person. You know what I'm saying? That's a thought I wanna touch on too. So to wrap it up, man, it's like don't be so goddamn bougie. You know what I mean? Don't let your so-called consciousness, you know what I'm saying, or your self-righteousness limit you from being able to interact with actual real human beings. You know what I'm saying? It's because you don't feel this is important, don't mean that person don't think it's important. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't like fucking Gucci Man or Young Jesus does not mean that they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know cats that may engage in before I said that one, it's a sister who I knew back when I was working with a little bit with the movement in Chicago back in '03. I was with a sister. She was with Chairman Fred Hampton's organization, the POCC. And she said something that hit me a long time ago when I first started studying, first I get more involved in the movement. She said, never disconnect yourself from the people. Because I know we was in the car listening to some music that I thought was kind of secular, and I was kind of like, what is your own type shit? And she was like, man, she was just jamming to the shit, you know what I'm saying, vibing to it. She was like, man, yo, never disconnect from the people, you know what I'm saying? So be able to appreciate the things that they appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to listen to Waka Flocka Gucci, man, fam. You know, it's alright, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to be less conscious or, you know what I'm saying? They're going to revoke your conscious card, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the fuck that is. Like, be yourself, man. Whatever you feel like you should be doing, man, as long as it's not directly adverse to what you feel is proper and true, you know what I'm saying? Adverse to the people, then do what you gotta do, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to put motherfuckers in the box, man, because niggas don't fit in your box. They have their own box or circle to put themselves in, their own container to put themselves in. You don't have the authority to tell another nigga what he should be doing, what he can't be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like respect people for where they at. You know what I'm saying? And don't be so, like I said, don't be so bougie. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so lost in the self righteous. You know what I'm saying? Malarkey. You know what I'm saying? So for lack of a better term. So that's the thought for now, man. Holler at y'all in a minute. Peace and love.